Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Floppy Kilgus. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing some No, I'm Not a Human. Yeah, this is one of the first games I knew I just had to get on my PC, and I wanted to play it. This game is another indie horror game. Kind of plays into the whole, kind of like That's Not My Neighbor, but honestly, That's Not My Neighbor is great, don't get me wrong, but this one's definitely better, more in depth. But you guys will kind of see how it goes. It's very similar to that. I enjoy it a lot. Tons of replayability, multiple different endings. I've gotten a few, but they keep updating it, so that's awesome. And yeah, let's just get into it, and I think this playthrough, since it's my first time streaming it, I'm going to try to do as much as I can to, show you guys as much as possible. I don't know how it'll go, but if the playthrough ends, it can just end. You can just lose and it'll be over, and that's certain endings. I'll try to get different endings in the playthroughs, but the goal today is to get the best outcome. So let's get into it. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Kitty. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Also, the soundtrack of this game is so good. So good. It's just so hopeless. Okay, let's go ahead and we got kombucha, so that's how you save. Let's look through the window. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family's asleep. Oh, dude, sorry, this game is so good. Rumoralia. So the calendar usually kind of signifies the special day. So right now there's just rumors about stuff that's going on. Skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. He looks around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. What is this? Loneliness and isolation. I feel that. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun, and that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. How are you and your wife holding up? How are you and your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. So this is the bathroom. This is a storage room or a closet. Kitchen, so that's where he's at. You can see the door's kind of cracked open, I think. I can't really tell, actually. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, no, it is. Office, hall. Then we got a little radio, which we can use during the day, and then kombucha to save, and we don't have a lot of those, so. Let me see, can I change my sensitivity? It's actually kind of crazy. That's better. Nope, I don't look that way anymore. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask the viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully crossing the stage in a strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. So during the day, you can't look out the windows because it's too hot. You may go blind. Better to only peek at night. Alright, let me read this, because I didn't really read it the first time I did this. To catch the signal, turn the right knob to... Wait. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. Oh! That's the volume. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click, handles, middle, continue. Okay. Hello, this is the emergency services dispatch. How can I help you people? They're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one, he's not human. There we go. Okay, we got it. So these are hard to kind of get, because you can miss dialogue, and then it's a lot shorter. This is the hall. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Oh, sorry. Just checking on my cat. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's good. Toto, pretty much the only kid I had. Well, the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Don't get why it's not in the corner. Thought that was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. So I think it's supposed to be in this corner or this corner or something. I don't know. I don't know the rules either. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Beer day. So he's in there. So let's see, is there anything I can click on? This box. He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open this box or not. Been deciding for 15 years. Still can't make up my mind. No cigarettes. Window to another room. People used to do that to save electricity, so the light from one room spills into the other. Then they sealed it up, but only on one side. Okay, let's go talk to our neighbor. I think I went to all the rooms now. House with history. Oh, I guess I haven't done that yet. Heh, Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Only pulled out the fancy set for holidays. Now who the hell needs it? I think Let's talk to him. Damn. So it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks you if you're alone, or ask if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk to them as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid that's all we can do now. I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. All right, that's it from me. All right, almost forgot. I'm heading back to my home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. It'll save on a sticky note by the door in the phone. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Oh. Yeah. I think he's just talking about beer making you tired. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. Yeah, I've never found it useful drinking a beer. Like, I give them to people sometimes, but like that's about it. Got his ass. Oh, he's got a killed a roach in there. Oh, actually, I have to for the first night. Actually, what happens if I call his number right now and he's here? Probably no one will answer, right? 040737. Oh wait, that's one. 040737. Call. I doubt anyone's gonna answer. Yeah, it makes sense. All right, time to drink a cold one. That beer sure made me sleepy. I should go to bed. I think that's everything I can do and check out. Yeah, I already did the radio, right? Yep. It looks like I won't be picking up any more radio broadcasts today. In the distance, you spy a house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are a lot of strange people out here tonight. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today, I tried some of that beer stuff. Blech, it was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Dude, honestly, she's so real for that, you guys. I know some people like beer, I just don't. Oh, please, I don't drink beer. When I did, I never drank alcohol for, like, the flavor, so. Oh, please, don't tell him I did that. How'd you get here in one piece? Are you afraid of the visitors? I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too. I've never seen one before. Are they scary? Do they hit you hard? If so, maybe my friend from school is a visitor. He punches me all the time. Damn. Daddy told me to be careful, so I was super careful. I tiptoed over here real quiet. No one saw me. I'll get your dad for you. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll a dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Can I come in? I was taking shelter in a bar down the road, but they kicked me out, just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable, but I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry, life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. And you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? Why do you think it'll be any different here? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. So this guy, I'll explain a little briefly because I'm not going to spoil a whole lot. I'm just going to play it as much as I can. A lot of characters in this game are either visitors or they're humans, right? You don't really know, but there's a handful that are always human and there's a handful that are always visitors. And I kind of know a good amount who is and who's not. So he's always a human. So I always let him in. People really like him too because of that reason. And he's got a pretty interesting story too. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days, but I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting to goo under your feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh, huh? Visitors came to my house, huh? Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What do you think will happen? What will you do now? Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out here. These visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I really like to live, huh? Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. So, like I was just saying, some characters you don't know, some characters are human, some are always visitors. This is one of the ones that are always a visitor. If I get the good ending, I'm going to try to get all the visitors in. I want to do that, like an all visitors only kind of thing, like get rid of humans or just see what happens if I have a bunch of visitors, just to see like the different endings and stuff. So I'm going to tell her to leave. She does have an interesting story. It's really sad, but I'm gonna have her leave. I'm okay. I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Okay. Clearly, I should go then. Bye. Yeah. Bye. I think that's it, right? Oh, I like this guy. Hey. You on the other side of the door? I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation, art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. What's there to be happy about? So you want to lie to people? What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair, now more than ever. I like this guy a lot. His character's really neat. So I'm gonna let him in. I hope you remember what it feels like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. But we know the other guy is good. Tall guy, he's in there, and then the cheerful man is in there. So we'll just test the other guy. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights have surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to, just a moment, our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses' account described them as creatures that can emit the appearance and behavior of humans, avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say that they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store, but with For Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call this number, and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. For Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. So now we can start ordering stuff. That's nice. Good afternoon. Here's the weather forecast. Warm front is pushing into our region, bringing with it a heat that will likely break all previous records. Meteorologists tell us to expect even higher temperatures over the coming week. With sun's increased activity, we can also expect stronger UV rays. For your safety, please abstain from sunbathing, as high temperatures could also significantly increase the risk of sunstroke. It's not known for certain at this stage whether being in the sun alone can negatively affect our health, but to prevent third-degree burns, please refrain from venturing outside. Unfortunately, sunscreen of all factors will no longer protect you. That's the latest for now. Okay, that was a lot of news. All right, let's check the radio. I almost had it. Oh, I keep passing it, I think. Oh man, I'm really bad at this, I'll be honest. Yeah, my bad, guys. I'm sorry. I'm bad at the radio for some reason. Yeah, I don't remember what that one would say. All right, so there's the cheerful man. So let's go ahead and talk to him. Everything's gonna be okay. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still humans, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. When it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for things we've done. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? Need to test you. Go on if it helps. Let me see your teeth. Here, take a look. Yeah, those are perfect white teeth. You wonder if a person's teeth says a lot about them, or I wonder if a person's teeth says a lot about them. Cucumber day. I think it's because we have cucumbers in the fridge. That's why it says that. Yes, was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. Excuse me. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed in onto the bar and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything about yourselves, or but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer. Foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hopes taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother?" Alright, I know he's fine, but we might as well test him just to get ourselves tired. What do you want to check? Teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Taking the odor of sadness and smoke. Yeah, that's normal looking teeth. Pretty yellow, right? So So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. Alright. We're gonna call for rest. Hello, reached for rest delivery. Would you like to place an order? Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please accept your delivery tomorrow night. So the energy drinks, I think, refill your energy bar. So if you need to test more people. What do you think? Is that all I need to do? Yes. Oh, let's check the windows. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Damn. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Hi, for rest delivery here. Didn't think you guys were still doing deliveries. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. But this damn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. Wish we got hazard pay for our tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Accept the delivery. Here you go to Energeca. Have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. Hey, hello, I guess, if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean your house, sir? Yeah, it's mine. So, can I come in then, or are you just gonna leave me out here? I couldn't find a basement or any other decent hiding spot, so here I am. What are you doing hiding out in basements? Where are your parents? Hell if I know. Home probably. Where else would they be? Or maybe they're visitors now. Would kind of suit them, huh? My mom loves sunbathing too, so yeah, that's another fun possibility. Whatever, I'm here, aren't I? And I could use a roof over my head. You really gonna leave a kid out here under the burning sun with visitors around? So she could be 50-50, but here's the problem. If she's a visitor, there's a chance they'll kill the cheerful guy's a visitor, there's a chance they'll kill the nice guy, and I don't want that to happen. But honestly, I have to take the risk anyway. I need people in here, and she could be fine, so. No way, whoa. You even got carpet, sweet. But whatever. Hey, what's up? What a night, huh? You feel it? Pure magic. Why so cheerful? Well, I was neck deep in debt. Everything was going downhill, you know? But now I don't owe a damn thing. With all this chaos going on, no one gives a crap about banks or loans anymore. It feels amazing. And what are you doing out here? So what will you do with all those bucks you've saved? What are you doing out here? Damn, that's a good question. To be honest, I'd rather not talk about this out in the open. No offense. Not much of a talker, I see. What can I say? You're clearly not happy for me. Whatever. Not your loan to pay, is it? You've got a nice place here after all. If I had a house like that, I'd be living the dream. That's for sure. So you gonna let me in or what? So this is like the debtor. Pretty sure it's 50-50 either way. I kind of just don't like him. And I have 3 people in here right now. So I'm not super desperate to let someone in right now. So, you should leave. Man, you remind me of those same damn banks. Shit, fine, last time I fall for this. Here, let me give you, what do I have here? I found its FEMA notice. Would that help settle things? Yeah, fine, come in. That's what I like to hear. Let's crack a can or two and celebrate. You have no idea what a big day this is for me. Yeah, so I'll take that. That's the first time someone bribed me. Oh, this guy. I think he used to be like a prisoner or something. But the FEMA notice, once FEMA starts showing up, which you guys will see who those guys are, I could basically choose who they take, right? Because eventually they'll just start taking people. Fancy letting me in, mate. Why are you walking around in just underwear? Where the hell did you come from? Did a couple stretches inside, mate. Would have stayed longer, but they booted me out. And now, whole damn world's gone nuts. Sun beating down like it wants my nuts deep fried. Guess I'm back on the streets. And what the hell are you doing at my place? Why didn't you stay in jail? I'd have stayed, sure, but you think anybody asked me? Clock hit 0, you get out the gate, no cash, old lady hitched up with some other clown, and I ain't got a roof to crawl under. Anyway, enough John. You gonna let me crash here or what? Again, I think it's a 50-50 shot. I have Energeca, so I can make it work. Look, mate, you got a right nasty bastard in there. The kid in the cap, yeah, I've seen their type. Oh, I'm not kicking her out. Well, you're a fun one, ain't you? Adios, sucker. That usually happens. Yeah, I'm not, like, desperate to let you in, Chief, so... I think that's everything I need to do, right? Yeah. That happens a lot. Like, people want me to kick other people out. Smells like someone died tonight. Fuck. So, both the people I let in, that's not the tall guy, were visitors. Because I think it takes 2 visitors to kill one, so... It's kind of a problem. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first, some ads. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call this number. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Reports say a pale maniac has appeared in the streets of the city. From various testimonies, police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common: they were alone. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victims before committing their vicious murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the killer from eyewitness accounts. The suspect is a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair and has slender build and wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have added that he sometimes also wears the skin of a different person. This information has not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door. Do not tell him that you are alone. That's all for now. Alright, let's try the radio again. Have your eyes become red, your teeth white, has dirt appeared under your nails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call your experts immediately on this number. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Cool, we got that, and I can show you guys that call number. Yep. So both of them are visitors. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm not alone. Wait. Oh, I did let him in. Oh, shit. I don't know who's a visitor and who's not. Okay, so he's got white teeth. Let's check your teeth. We could be living so carefree right now. Fuck, maybe... Oh, that's the problem. Decisions, man. Why are you so sure they'll forget about your loan? You kidding me? Dude, it's the end of the world. What banks are... What economy? Nobody gives a damn anymore. I've seen it firsthand. Usually, when I miss a payment, I get those alerts, letters, threats, all that jazz. But not this time. Total silence. Bliss. What can they even do with a roster of debtors who can only be found after dark? Sure, no one's handing out new loans either. I already tried that. But hey, being free from the shackles or financial slavery is a win in itself. So we getting this party started or what? I wouldn't relax just yet. Oh, come on. Why stress? They don't care about me anymore. Probably busy digging bunkers or something. Why would they bother seeking out some country bumpkin? Then why aren't you in your own place? Well, I was renting it out. Still am technically, but nowadays money doesn't amount to much. You just wander around, break a window, grab what you need. What, you judging me? Why are you dodging the question? I just realized I actually don't care. Yeah, look. I'm not dodging it. It's just I'm scared, okay? Scared to go back. I rented my place to a family of 2, helped me get up with my mortgage payments, and well, I don't know if they're people anymore. Neighbors called a few times, said they're banging, screaming, people going in and out. But the other hand, those neighbors are panicky old biddies. Drive me nuts. Still, what if they're right? Okay, let's talk to the cheerful man. Everything's gonna be okay. I forgot the question. You know, not always. I used to be pretty angry at people, at the world, and myself. I'd snap over nothing, slam doors so hard I'd crack the frame, but at some point I realized all anger does is destroy, first on the inside, then everything else around you. One time I lashed out at someone who only wanted to help me. Now, she's gone. That moment broke something in me, and I knew I had to change or I'd destroy everything I touched. So I learned to let go, to breathe, make peace. That's how I got here. Alright, so let's check his second sign. If he has 2 signs, I'll give him the FEMA notice. So if he has dirt under his fingernails, he's cooked. Okay, his fingernails are clean. My own 2 hands, still got them, even after everything I've lost. Okay, so he might be fine. He just might have good teeth. Because there's a lot of signs. That's the problem. We only know 2 right now. Alright. Go ahead. Not like I've got anything better to do. Let's check your teeth. Oh, come on. Brush too hard and you'll wear down the enamel. Oh, he's good. He's good. I forgot I was missing a tooth. Got a funny story behind that one. Alright, well, he's good. So... could be that guy, the cheerful guy, family day. And her. So let's drink an Energeca. Ooh, bug. Ugh, I'm sick of all this. Why are you out there? Why are you out there on your own? Well, home was cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out, wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack, couple sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made back in school, and then I left. Parents probably didn't even notice, not that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can, and honestly, been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back, and I'm my own damn boss. That was short? Okay. Need to check you. So I do know her, because I get her almost every time. Her hands, I think she has painted nails usually, so we won't really be able to see the dirt, but her teeth should be pretty telling. Weird thing to ask, and hey, you try anything, and I'll bust your face in for real. Yeah, honestly, I think she is a visitor. There has to be 2, and I know, so it's the other guys. It has to be the other guys. So I think, as hard as this is, I have to shoot her. You know what? Screw it. Shoot me. I'm so done with all this crap. Come on, do it. Pull the trigger. What's wrong? You a chicken? Heh, I always thought I'd be the one to end it myself. Thank you. Wait, what? First time? Holy shit, I just killed a kid, dude. Oh my god. So he's it? They're it? He died, so that means there's two. Oh, dude, okay, I gotta drink an Energeca and... Oh, fuck. I don't know. Okay. I just killed someone. That's really upsetting. Okay, family day. That's the first... I just got the achievement. I've never done that before. Holy shit. Okay, I'm freaking out. Okay. I tested both of him. He's 50-50 right now. And so if the other... He would also be 50-50. If... Okay, unless I could clear him. Yeah, he's clear. 14 years at the factory, and for what, huh? Look down and turn back. So he's a visitor. So I'm handing him the FEMA notice. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. So we're good, as long as I don't let another visitor in. I just killed a person, and it was a kid, too, so now I feel really, really bad. Damn, fuck. This game is really good at fucking with you, dude. Alright, so I'm gonna call the psychics. Got this number from the radio. Hello, please hold while we contact you with a visitor removal specialist. Hello, who are you? Why do you need to know who I am? To help me banish the visitor spirit from within you. Alright, never mind. Listen carefully, you don't have much time. Tell me, do you leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? No, why would I? Oh, that explains a lot. You're not at good terms with your house spirit. That's why the visitor spirit came, but no worries, we can work with this. Do you have a personal computer at home? No. Okay, so Alt F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Only kombucha occasionally. Oh no, you must stop immediately. Kombucha is known as an ancient evil. It allows strands of mycelium to grow inside you, letting the spirits control you like a puppet. You can't imagine what it'll do if it gets into your memories. They might be erased completely or replayed over and over, changing your choices each time. That's kind of a reference to you saving the game and going back and forth if you want. Excuse me. Worst part, you won't even realize you're being controlled. Alright, then one last question. Has there been blood spilled in your home? Yes. That explains it. It's not a visitor spirit, it's a spectral spirit, a dead person's soul. And unfortunately, specters aren't exactly my area of expertise. You'll need an exorcist for that. They'll help you. I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do. Goodbye. Your visitor removal session is now complete. Thank you for our services. The consolation fee will be charged to your connected account shortly. I thought this call was free. If you watch the ad carefully, the fine print did state that the initial call has a small consolation fee charge. How would you rate your experience today? Thank you for your feedback. It's very important to us. Goodbye. Damn, I can't believe I killed a kid, dude. Wow. I'm actually pretty bummed. That's you know, out of like a few playthroughs I've done, I think I've done like... This might be like my third or fourth? It's the first time it ever happened, you know? Like, I guess it is what it is. I'm just confused how she was a human. That has to mean that these two guys are visitors. I just don't have his other signs. It has to be that, unless I just had a misunderstanding. Anyway, I'm overthinking it. There's a small group of I just don't think I trust them. I think that'll just be the case. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up base. I don't know. Like this guy, so like the guys in these rooms, right? The cheerful guy is probably a visitor. I don't have to worry about him anymore. I gave him FEMA notice, so he'll leave eventually. But the debtor, he's completely clear. So how would I have known he was a visitor? You know what I mean? So she had a sign that was bad. Her teeth were bleeding. Granted, she had braces, which, you know, both of her signs are sus because she's got painted nails and braces. So the bleeding and perfect white teeth kind of mess with me. So like, I never know with her, right? So eventually, I don't know. I thought killing her was the right thing to do, but it is what it is. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You'd hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if decaying flesh was left out to rot there. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, guys, he's here. Okay. Howdy. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? I've got a gun. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? So, you alone? God, he's so creepy. It's the mascot right here. No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Guess I was lucky. There are people in here. I've never seen this guy before in my life. Kind of looks like our president. Hello, can you let me in, please? Looking for shelter? Yes, please. Just let me in, if that's alright. I used to live in a collage dorm, but I had to leave. I don't know what a collage dorm is. What happened to your dorm, FEMA? They turned up one day and said they had to inspect everyone, but I heard they were taking the infected to quarantine zones. I don't want to end up there. I need people in here. Oh, sorry, but you have that green cap guy here. I don't really trust people like them. What the fuck? Oh, okay. At first, I thought it was a race thing, but it might just be his personality thing. So, okay, I'm getting rid of him anyway, because I gave him the FEMA notice. I can't just... I am interested about this guy, though. I'll take a gamble. I'll kick him out. You come in. Thank you so much. Here, I have this cat food. It's not much, but I hope it helps. Nice. You know, I'll take that. Hell yeah. Cat food is actually very valuable in this game. You'll see why. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Open at the end. It was long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you and maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. It feels like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another, or are we the one who dreams? An interesting line. What does it mean? I need to think through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how yet. I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Okay, no one's coming tonight. So I didn't let anyone in, I don't think. Or no, I did. I let the new guy in. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered the sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bobber Brewery together. Since then, Bobber Cerny has become one of the best-selling beers both home and in bars. Bobber Cerny beer, drink a lot of good stuff, drink a lot. Call for rest, cool. Oh, Idiot Box, watch all the TV shows? No way. I guess I've watched every TV show now. FEMA, what is it and why was it formed? The Federal Emergency Management Agency is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis. They're helping to address many problems caused by the visitor invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we say with confidence that our fate is in reliable hands. The agency is made up of experts in various fields, including many distinguished scientists and noted researchers. If a FEMA employee appears on your doorstep, we recommend you cooperate with them and follow their instructions. Remember, help us help you, support FEMA, and join the fight against the visitors. All right, radio check. Welcome, it's time for I Want to Believe program, Mysteries, Government Conspiracies. Okay, cool. Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there. Damn it, I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Okay, let me think. I think we're doing good. I don't think I need to really save yet. So who do we have in here? Okay, oh, yeah, that's right. This guy and this guy, the debtor. I did like the cheerful guy, but I'm pretty sure he was a visitor. I do have the ability to check 3 things. Let's go ahead and call for rest. Hello, you reached for rest delivery. I'm sorry, we can't accept your order right now. You already relogged the system. Okay, cool. So it's a couple. You have to wait a couple days. I thought it was only a day. Okay. Conjunctivitis Awareness Day. Yeah, so like red eyes are a normal human thing that happens sometimes. Same with perfect white teeth, same with dirt under the fingernails. Like all things that could just happen. So like that's the problem with this visitor signs. Okay. I like his fit though. His fit kind of goes hard. Damn, this whole thing's so messed up. You used to live in a dorm, right? Yeah, I didn't mention it before, but I'm not from around here. Came to study, then everything went to hell. First, they locked us in the dorms, afraid the virus had spread, and then they brought in the yellow suits. I was already getting worried, but when I heard they were taking the infected to quarantine zones, I wasn't going to just sit there and wait for them to drag me away. So I climbed out the window and ran, grabbed my jacket and took off. Had no place to go, though. That's how I ended up at your door. Just the jacket? Yeah, it's my favorite jacket, and don't get me wrong, it's not about the price tag or the brand label. It's one of my few things I have left from my brother. Let's see. Okay, so let's do... Yeah, let's do that. So we've tested everything about this guy, but I still don't trust him. Not only because of his personality and what he's all about, but because when I only had 4 people in here, they killed one guy, and then the person I killed, and I just got rid of one. Like, he's the only one I'm not sure about, I guess, at this point. Like, if he's clear again, I'll leave him alone, I guess. Any news about your tenants? Huh, oh them? I've got other fish to fry. I called the neighbors tonight, hope you don't mind. They said some guys from the bank showed up asking about my payments. Good thing I don't live there, but still, what are those bastards gonna come for me even when the sun blows up? Can you imagine? I swear they'll start is that right? Resurrecting their debtors next. Oh. Maybe I read that word wrong. Oh well. Shouldn't they be saying their own asses over there? Why bother chasing us, assholes? Anyway, I'll crash here for a bit, then maybe stay with my relatives again. The more the merrier, right? No, seriously, the fucking bastards. It's the end of the world, and here they are, for fuck's sake. God'll be their judge. Okay. I also realized I haven't been calling the neighbor, so let's call the neighbor. I meant to do that. I always forget to do that. It's more for like dialogue, extra dialogue and story, but it's nice talking to him. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA, they even showed up at my door last night, asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on my tablet, and then, or scribbled something on the tablet, their tablet. One of them took someone out of my house. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. Where'd they take your tenant? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. I should have known better than to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. What is FEMA? I don't know. Nobody really knows about them. They came out of nowhere acting like they've gotten everything under control. But how do they even spot the signs when they are all just normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. Take care. Thanks. Over that, we ended up living through these interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions and not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask you something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look out for my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. All right, gotta go. Stay strong. Also, if you call the FEMA number, which I'll do in a second, before you get the sticky note and like before they're like addressed to the public, they do answer. So they were like already established before everything happened, which is interesting. It's almost like they knew things were coming. Hello, this is Federal Emergency Management Agency, Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. What should I know about the teeth sign? For accurate testing, we recommend avoiding tobacco products. Smoking may affect the condition of your teeth, leading to unreliable results. Please state your question. What should I know about the nail sign? To ensure proper reading of your visitor status, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to errors and or false results. Please state your question. So they're basically saying, like, if you have visitor signs, don't get rid of them. But, like, shouldn't you get rid of them? Like, I don't know. Shouldn't you be aware to get rid of them? I don't know. Like, I feel like they're tricking people. What should I know about the eye sign? For accurate screening, please avoid coffee and or caffeine-containing beverages. Caffeine is known to cause both insomnia and nervousness and can also lead to bloodshot and or reddened eyes. Please state your question. Thanks. Thank you for cooperating with the Federal Emergency Management Agency. So I already drank energy drinks, or 2 energy drinks, like one of the first nights. I don't know if it's still affecting me or not. I guess I could use my energy to test it, but I'd rather not. Got a dark spot in my ear. Let's take a look. There's always a small spot in my vision because of it. But I live with it long enough you can stop. But live with it long enough you stop noticing. Leave it alone. I think he's clear. As like upsetting as it is, like I don't really know because technically he shouldn't be. So I don't know. Damn, this whole thing's so messed up. Oh man, I really am a visitor. If I really am a visitor, don't tell me, just shoot, alright? Damn. Okay. Let's check your eyes. I'll show you my eyes. Just honestly, I'm just a little nervous. Don't judge too much. Yeah, it's good. Is everything fine? Let's check his teeth. Yeah, take a look. They're pretty white. I got a bad overbite. Sometimes I end up chewing on my own cheeks. So, honestly, I'm not sure about either of them. So I'm not super happy about the situation we're in. This run has been kind of struggle. Oh, fuck. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. The pale, creepy man is standing out in the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did the pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Yes, he did, I'm pretty sure. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. I'm going to cooperate with them just because there's no point arguing. You don't really have a choice. So, why are you in protective gear? Should I be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would help make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. So what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run. Honestly, both these guys I don't really trust. I don't really know who I trust least. I guess every sign that the debtor has is clear, but this new guy, he has one good sign and one bad sign, so. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Do I need to pack? Should I just wait here for something to happen? Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Have a good night. Okay, so yeah, I wasn't super sure about him anyway. So. Oh, she's newer. Yeah, it literally says "D" on her forehead. That's crazy. Oh, so there's someone here. Mind if I come in? Does it look empty? You're a bold one. Nah, I didn't mean your place looks abandoned. It's just, I heard some real bad shit's going down on the outskirts, and not just in our city. As if the maniacs and visitors weren't enough, now the sun's trying to fuck us over too. What are you running from? What makes you think I'm running from anything? I'm just not a fan of formalities. Makes it easier to get to the point. Plus, I've got a feeling that cities won't be safe for long. The longer it goes on, the worse it gets. No air, more crime, paranoia is boiling in those apartment blocks. I think we're headed for one hell of a shit show, and I'd rather not be in the front row when it starts. She's really fucking smart, actually. She's the tattooed lady, perfect. Then let's talk tomorrow. I'm wiped out today. It's been a brutal week. Sure has. I like her so far. Hopefully she is not a visitor. Hi, let me in. What happened? My dad, they killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to my house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. He hick our sobs. Now our house is on fire. Come in. You'll help me? I'm so scared. The daughter's always human. Oh, Kitty! Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? I'll say, what do you want? Crate, a beer, drawer, ham, leg, don't know, give whatever. You open, yes or no? They tell me come here, so I came. How did you find my house? Sea City, live there. Saw your house, walk over here. Not hot here. Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? She literally just said someone sent her here. Heh. I don't think you're human. So what? Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I am Ball Arena. Well, you decide what we do. Come in. I gotta let the kitty in. Poor dancer, freezing cold. So sad. Do not torture kitty. Kitty hates cold. Real. So someone's gonna die tonight. Let me think. So she's a visitor 100%. So if no one dies, she's the only visitor and everyone's clear. But if someone dies, whoever died clearly wasn't a visitor. If no one dies, everyone's a visitor. Oh god, that's a horrible scenario. Oh man, I really gotta think about this. I just hope the tattoo lady and this guy are good. I don't know where the tattoo lady actually goes. I think she's in the hall. Fuck. Okay, we're good. No one died. So they're either all visitors or only have one visitor in the house. I'm pretty sure that was what that means. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to the sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures effective immediately. A full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to the nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure, hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitor have no visible hair in this area, making it useful as an identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that a visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitor and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over visitors to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA during the next collection round, and employee will take in anyone who has the paper for examination. That's all for now. Alright, walkie check or radio check. Oh, it's moving so fast. Dude. I wasn't even pressing shift or anything. Wow, okay. Kitty! Pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. I do have cat food from that guy. Here's some cat food, kitty. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. Feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you. Say thanks. Who knows? Maybe death will pass your home by tonight. Pick up the cat. Just so you guys can see what this looks like. I made this one of my Discord pictures just because it's so cute. It's one of those ugly cats, but, you know, I like him. Alright, let's go down here. So he kicks up the carpet and kind of reveals that we have, like, a little basement with all this food and stuff. Okay. Let's call for rest. And none of these numbers really matter. Actually, I could call FEMA and ask about the armpits. Hello, you've reached for rest food delivery. Would you like to place an order? Yes. Cat food. So if I feed the cat, I'm pretty sure it prevents someone from dying. Armpits. To ensure the underarm tests are accurate, you must avoid any contact with water, refrain from showering or washing yourself. That's crazy. I wouldn't be able to do that. I would need to shower, like, regularly. Like, that's disgusting. Oh, she's vibing on the washer machine. It's getting harder by the day. You talked a lot out there on the doorstep. Ah, you noticed. Occupational hazard, I guess. Talking too much, especially when I'm nervous. Always think I have to smooth things over to set everything right. Make it all as palatable as possible. I used to be a radio host. Well, damn. What? Believe me or not, I couldn't care less. By staying there became impossible. But staying there became impossible. It's a total circus now. Every crook's on air, scrambling to sell something, offering an overpriced peace of mind. Here's a miracle bomb for all your troubles. Just put a glass of water by the radio. It'll soak up the waves. and it keeps getting worse. I couldn't stand being a part of that anymore. I had enough. I don't get me started on the news. I just sit there wondering how the hell we're still alive. Okay, so we have her. Oh, yeah, there's no one in here. Kitty is fed. Little girl. I want my mommy. We don't need to test her. She's good. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in. I started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. They said, Daddy, Daddy. It's okay. Just rest for now. The girl calls out her father nonstop. There's no end to sight to her hysterics. Yeah, it's just really fucking sad. All right. Okay. So she's a visitor. Kitty's here. What more do you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open the door. Ask yourself, what am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. Don't want nothing, not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? Now the most interesting part. I have things written in pupils see. Tragedy. You live alone, yes? So, how it feel? Don't like the red blood? You spill much every hour, every day, yet love it. You do not, yes or no? That's what she wants. Never thought she'd favor big idiot. So she's always a visitor. I'm not risking letting her leave. We got the cat, so. Okay, so I really only have 2 people to test now. This guy's pretty clear. You going back to your apartment? It's a mess, a whole mess. I used your phone again. Hope you don't mind. It's the bank this time. Turns out my accounts are frozen and I'd be saving up too. Now I can't touch a cent. They said it's because of the debt, but that's bullshit. They could just deduct the mortgage payments monthly, but freezing the whole thing, total nonsense. My bet is they did it to pay for all the FEMA's little projects, you know, their staff, experiments, that kind of thing. Well, screw them. I'm done paying. I'll stay here for a bit if that's okay. Too embarrassed to go back to my family right now. Sorry, I need some water. And my apartment's probably either a visitor's nest or FEMA lab by now. All right, let's check your armpits, dude. Plans for real lawsuit waiting to happen. Supposed to retire soon. Ooh. No, I've got this thing from the damp sea. Ointments are useless, and they still have the nerve to make us shave. I still think he's a visitor, you guys, because I killed someone, and it had to be him who killed, and it would prove me right, so I need to. Ha, yeah, that'll fix everything, sure. Cures any problems instantly. Oh, you're a funny one, aren't you? Well, at least this is it for me. Yep, he was it. Fuck. Okay, so it was him and the cheerful guy were visitors, and I killed the little girl, so... Yeah, screw you, dude. Screw you. Alright, let's go check. Let's check her. It's getting harder by the day. What should we check? Her eyes? If they could barely put those info reports together, I can only imagine how sloppy the screenings were. Let's check her eyes. Oh, my eyes like them almost as... I like them almost as my tattoos. What the hell? Whoa, that's rapid eye movement. That's another sign later on. What do you think? So she got her eyes tattooed too? Interesting. Is there anything else I could do? Let's just sleep. So we're not sure about her yet, and then we have the little girl. Children's Day. Let's check the windows. You're looking in the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house, oh so very soon. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more bloody bags. Good evening. Fuck. You came so fast. Okay, don't take the little girl. I'm with FEMA. We're running out of routine inspection in our neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take too long. When will you return the person to... What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. The study the sun's effects more thoroughly. We'll need to take someone else from your household. Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedure is demanding, yes, but we allow them time to relax. Oh! They're taking little girl, okay. It's fine, it's just bad luck. It's a 50-50. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer suspects to visit your quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Okay, so I got a FEMA slip. Okay, we have her, and we're not sure about her, and that's it. Oh, okay, we have someone here. So you're still all up here, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes. Things will never go back to the way they are. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Wonderful, the cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is up for you to decide. How do you know about the cat? Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat in my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear, though something wicked this way comes, you cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's going to happen? I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we are on the right path. Hope to see you again soon. So in 2 days, he doesn't want me to test. Thank you, sir. Good night. Oh my god, this guy. Damn, it's boiling out here. Boiling, I tell you. It's the middle of the night. Are you okay? No, I'm not fucking okay. Look at me. Feels like my damn skin's melting. I tell you, God, it's hotter than any tropical resort I've ever stayed in. Ha. I just need a cold soak. Mind if I borrow your shower? Yeah, I have one. Splendid. One moment and I fear I'd have melted into a puddle. Speaking of, don't suppose you have any ice cream, do you? Listen here, boy. Open the door. I need that tub. I'm a hair away from passing out and roasting alive at this fucking doorstep. Come in. Splendid. You won't regret this. Once this whole mess is over, I'll see you are set up appropriately. Dang, more people? Oh, this guy. Hey, friend. Might have a crash here for a bit. Everyone else either isn't home or got tossed out. Or who knows. I thought I had a bunch of friends, you know. I figured we'd stick together through this. But here I am. I used to live with my ma and Nana, but we got kicked out. Debt collectors. Whole thing's a mess. Nah, they're not after me. They're after my ma. So sorry, I asked if you had a bunch of angry people after him. So it was, she was just trying to protect me, never told me anything. Basically, I won't be a burden. I'll tell you everything. Just let me in, friend. Yeah, I'll let you in. Sure. Damn, friend, you're a lifesaver. We really do need people in here. So, like, that'll be 3 if I let him in. You come find me later, all right? I've got some wild-ass stories. They'll blow your mind. Ha. Okay, so we got 2 people in here and 1 guy in the closet. Kitty. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, the fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in the fight against the visitors. Aura film, photography. Dark patches appearing on captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors. Daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photography film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you to at home discern human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now, science team. The heat won't stop you. Feel the drive. With Energeca, you're alive. Wow, an invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster, more effectively than water. Call this for rest. Any more? No? Okay, let's check the ratio. This is 28 code, acknowledge unit code 98. The city's coordinated funding stand for reinforcements. That was fast. Okay, there's no one in, I think, any of these rooms. Yeah, I don't have anything in the fridge, right? Yeah. Pet the kitty. Feed the kitty. Let me call them and ask them about the photo. I want to see what they say about it. I usually don't call them, but I'm curious. Hello, is federal emergency, blah, 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 blah. Oh, they don't have any comment on the picture one? Okay, right on. All right, let's talk to the tattoo lady. I really don't like this guy, but I need people in here. It's getting harder by the day. So you just got sick of that shit and left? Well, if we were summing up our little talk here, you know what finally broke me? It was a broadcast with yet another nutcase. We were told some expert would come on live and talk about the visitors. He swore he'd found a way to fight them. He can't even remember what it was, some overpriced jar of nonsense. He even prepared for his spot. I spent a week digging into him, every shady thing he ever did, lined it all up. Ready to shut him on the air. Would have been one hell of a show, but never happened. You know why? He bailed because someone stole his damn documents. Yeah, that's right. We heard that on the radio. Fucking kilotons of data. What kind of idiot does that? My whole plan down the drain. All that research for nothing. He just ghosted us after that, bastard. I want to clear her pretty bad. Could barely put those info reports together. I can only imagine how sloppy the screenings were. Alright, photo. Oh wow, you got a camera too. I don't know what to make of that. It doesn't look good. That's just creepy as fuck. Let's see then. Ah, cold water. Now that's more like it. Feeling any better? Yes, much better. Although, You know I'm getting a little bit of hempeckish. Got anything to wet the whistle? Beer. Splendid, nothing like a cold one. Ah, my favorite. Here, buy yourself something nice. You got handed a crumple of bills. Useless these days? Well, thanks. That's more like it, ha. Scratch my back and I'll scratch at him. Yours. Plenty more where they came from, my friend. Yes, there is. And, oh, and this. You received kombucha jar. Let's go! Let's go! We could save. Nobody civilized drink that crap, but someone like, you might find it use for it. Alright. We're gonna go save right now. Because we have 2 now. So I feel a lot better about it. You serious? Me, a minister? Poof. Go on then. Take a good look. Go on, just let me get up like the good old days. I think it's red because he's hot. So I think he's okay. Well then, how do I look? Still the same old me, huh? Alright. Let's go test this other guy. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll just burn it all. Just kidding. What's with your friends? Aha, we all met back in theater school. I actually majored in theater production, and let me tell you right away. Oh yeah, that's right, because all his friends, he thought he had a lot of friends, but they all like prioritize themselves, right? And they aren't really in contact anymore. I actually majored in theater production, and let me tell you right away, friend, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Or theater in general, honestly. It might look as classy from the outside, but nobody appreciates the stage anymore. I mean, if you're doing it purely for the art, then you don't mind being broke your whole life. Be my guest. Sure, there are a few big name companies that play the famous stages, but they're rare. Everything else is a low budget stuff. People would rather see a movie because it's cheaper, flashier, easier. So yeah, just one big disappointment, friend. Alright, let's test you. Yeah, no problem, friend. What do you want to see? Photo. Oh, I love it. Roll camera. I think he's good. I think this would make sense for an actor to look like that. I think I fed the cat, right? Yeah, and I saved. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Cashier's Day. I think it's a reference to the cashier lady. That was the lady with the weird haircut at the beginning of the game. She's known as the cashier lady. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Damn. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors desperately for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Well, hello there, dear boy. Who are you? Oh ho ho, I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. But never mind me right now. The mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh yes, the mushroom festival is upon us. And time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please listen carefully and heed my words well. Mycelium? Yes, yes. I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their own strange way. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to another. I learned to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles. But what they told me last... well, it says it's not good. They spoke of a mushroom festival drawing near, and that, my dear boy, is no good at all. No, no, no. The mushroom festival? Oh, my dear boy. We must consult the Book of Smiles for that. A great mushroom up shall rise and scatter the spores far and wide. Its shadows shall spread the swallow the sun. Wow, okay. Its shadow shall spread and swallow the sun, and not a single place will be spared the fun. Wow, bars. But this mushroom shall not rise alone, for its festival it is known. Golly, we can't allow that to happen. We must stop it together, my boy. It tore some pages from the Book of Smiles. Please take them. They'll tell you what to do. Alright, I'll take the damn pages of the Book of Smiles. There's a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you got everything sorted. So get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles to my dear boy Toodaloo. I know there's a mushroom ending. No one else is coming? Wait. What? Why is snoring? That's so, it was only him. So where are the papers? That's so weird, no one's coming. I'm like kind of geeked by that. Oh. 1. Today the world was built anew in the basement mushroom grew. It towered high and its time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. To welcome guest is not for strong. The mushrooms stand tall, and long under tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. Okay, to welcome guest is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long under tree of apple. You can rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel, while the clock, the hand shall climb. In case, my friend, there is no time. It's very specific. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest is coming in from a neighborhood city. Due to unresolved circumstances, human forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your houses, stay where you are, and wait further instructions. Remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, ads. Up next, a special report of nature of visitors. What are visitors? Ghosts? Creatures? From deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to the authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remain unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. Call FEMA. Latest for now. Stay tuned for the latest outbreak. Even the hardest workers need a break. Marlboro cigarettes can take a deep breath and truly unwind. Marlboro cigarettes are real men. Disclaimer: company is not liable for any harm that may occur to lungs or lifespan consuming all the risk. Forest. Does this change at all now? Okay. Someone please help. Jesus. Wonder why it's so hard to catch Township Day. Put it in the fridge even though I kinda... What? Let me see. I kinda wanna eat it right now. Hold on. What am I have it on my stream. What did it say? He either said I kind of don't want to eat it or I kind of do want to eat it. I gotta close Twitch and reopen it. Sorry about that, guys. I think I'm going to eat it. Loki, I think I'm going to eat it. Because I think it might give me like a new ending that I haven't gotten yet. What a weird mushroom. How did it even grow in a potato? Oh, I guess I can't go back. Unless I clip it. It's fine. I don't need to clip it. Alright. We're gonna do it. This might give me a special ending, I don't know. Did anything happen? Okay, I ate it like it asked me to. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long under a tree of apple you can rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when you must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock, the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. Okay, well, I ate it. I'm gonna feed the cat, see if I can call the place, and I'll talk to these fellers in here. Okay, let's pet him. Pet him, pet. Yep, pet. Yep, okay, excellent. For rest, hello. I don't even think I can right now, but. Hello, you've reached for rest food delivery. Sorry, yep. Okay, that's fine. I can't, anyway. Alright. Test everyone one more time, kind of deal. Cold water. What do you need this time? Oh, glad you asked. Could use a smoke. Hand me one of those cigarettes. Fine, give a cigarette. Yeah, I don't have a cigarette. Fine, I'll just suffer, shall I? So he's in the bath, so he should have clean armpits. Doesn't look like he has teeth. Oh man, okay. Let's check your hands. Take a good look. They look clean. Behold, relics of a better time. These hands once held a glass, a cigar, and a hem, an entire nation. And now they struggle just to hold themselves together. Even that's a gamble, I tell you. Leave them alone. Okay, let's test you. It's getting harder by the day. You done with journalism then? Surviving is the only plan I have left. I tried sneaking into different departments, especially when the solar flares started. But the trend's clear. It's all downhill from here. The police used to send us daily reports from across the city. That's where we got most of our news blocks. And the reports started coming in late, and I noticed they were written differently. When you read the same thing every day, you feel the shift. Suddenly, they felt off. That's when I decided I'd better keep my distance from the cities, better stay on the edge somewhere. And I even thought about living in the woods. But that's not a great idea these days. Life's just hard to live. Facts. We could barely put these info reports together. I can only imagine how sloppy their screenings were. Okay, so I checked her eyes. She's got the dyed eyes and the contacts, I imagine. They're green and black. So that's weird. Her photo seemed fine, I think. I imagine her armpit's probably normal or also tattooed. Her hands, I don't know. Her teeth might be worth checking. I'm warning you, I'm a real business shark, haha. Oh, they're white. So that's kind of sus. How could I not take care of such beauty? Leave alone. Okay, let's test her one more time. We'll risk it. If I can see one more sign, I'll give her a FEMA notice. So these two are fine. This is not. So I could check either of these. Hands. So the dirt under the fingernail will tell us, or the no armpit hair at all. But she's a lady. Some women just kind of rock that way, so I'll go with hands. I dealt a bad hand with the nails. Call the cab to get to the outskirts in peace, but what are these painted? Some arrogant jerk shoved me aside, smiled, and got on. I still remember it clearly. His perfect white teeth. Shit. I don't know. Her signs are all hidden. They're not dying because I have the cat, so. Oh. Secret tunnel? Did I get an ending? Oh, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Ammo bang bang. I also love this game. And I'm sending love from the state I'm in. Whoa. The road to the mushroom land. Whoa. Was that welcome guests not for mushrooms to all Wow. That was cool. Kitty. Should I drink more kombucha? I don't know. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. If there's any place left to hide from all this, any place in the world. Oh, the mushroom? Yeah, dude, the mushroom guy came to my house, and a mushroom spawned in my basement, and I ate it, and then I went to sleep, and then that happened. So, I don't know. Like, I haven't gotten that ending yet either, so I don't know. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Alright. Ooh. Is he snoring? On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, there's no answer, only guesses. Okay, honestly, I'm kind of getting a vibe that the guy with the gun is gonna come to my house right now, so I'm gonna drink my kombucha. Because I don't mess with that guy. I haven't really tested myself at all. Oh, her. Sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? I just feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you? I think she's the kindergarten teacher. What happened? I just wanted to provide a little hope for kids who'd been abandoned. I took in those called tainted. Any child they feared might be a visitor who lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. Couldn't save them. What happened to the children? They all died in the flames. Yeah, because like the city was on fire. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut, then they set the building on fire. I can still feel their terrified little eyes watching me. Yeah, I'd come in. I know there's nothing I could do to bring them back, but I thank you for listening and for letting me in. I think she might always be a human too. I don't know, but I just can't not. Her story's so sad. Oh, the twins, the sisters. Hello, here, lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have room for us? Is your friend sick? You both sick or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We all knew oh wow, okay. We knew where things were headed even before all the trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's gonna actually explode. What are you gonna do next? I have to find somewhere my sister can feel a little more comfortable. Then we'll create this life for ourselves. They say our lives are over, but I disagree. If anything, things should get easier from here on out. So here's the problem. It's two for the price of one. So if one of them, I don't know. They're hard because it's even more people to check. But if FEMA comes, they might get taken, and then like that's better for me, I think. But at the same time, like, what? Like if they're visitors, that's really bad, and if they don't get taken, that's also really bad. And so it's more to check. But I'll just let them in. Parents' deaths worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it a little while here. Is that it? No. Oh, burned man. He's always good. Hey, cough, cough. Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun, cough, cough, while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, they cough. The boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. What are you gonna do? I wanted to keep putting out those fires. I wish I could have died back there instead of cough. But they made it pretty clear, cough, cough. I'd done enough. Now I can't get home. Public transport ain't running no more. The only thing I can do now is rely on human kindness. Come in. Thanks, pal, cough. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long, cough. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us a slip of paper at work before we went to put out the fires. Cough. It's a mandate telling us to report to do FEMA quarantine zone. But why do everyone? Yeah. But why go if everyone who does end up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Okay. So I don't really like these two. I'm not sure about. I'm not sure about him. Kindergarten teacher's fine, I think. Because I think she's always fine and he's fine. So I have a lot of variety in here right now. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came from under an attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. Worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder, the bell toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Ew, bugs in the ears, I forgot about that. Filthy thoughts caught in the webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance, serenum inuits. Whoa, what? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Up next, special report on the temporary suspicions of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas have been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved, but surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. I saw it. No, it wasn't human. Okay. I read most of that. Whoa, okay, yeah, we got it. So he's good. We can talk to him. So again, hot. How are you feeling? Seems like even worse than I thought. Cough, damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain. Let me in when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would lend me some. How's your sister doing? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. I couldn't even get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed but her yet, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens and we need to run, she won't even find it in herself to stand up, or that she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest a bit. This is the end. How are you holding up? I feel like there's a blanket of chains draped over my entire body. It's all so very, very heavy and it's weighing me down. I want to take it off. I forgot. This guy's still in here, isn't it? Oh, no, he's not. What happened to him? He was a visitor. That's right. I remember now. Kindergarten teacher? Those poor children. Are you okay? Yes, I suppose. I don't know. I don't understand how grown, supposedly rational adults could let their emotions make them do such a thing. Were they really so terrified they would kill a child? People do worse things nowadays, and chaos reason is the first thing to go. But don't people realize that killing children is, I can't even find the words. Hardship unmasks us. Perhaps we are the real monsters, not the creatures that crawl up from the underground. I like her a lot. I just feel bad for her. I heard a noise, but I didn't see anything. I had to take the tunnels out. Too many drunks kept bothering me. Alright, let's just clear her completely, since we might as well. Armpits. It's not a nice sight. Okay, I mean, that's That's fine, I think. Told you. It looks like she had to shave, so she's good in my opinion. Do I even have any cat food? Oh, no, I don't. Let's order some more. Hello, you reached for rest. Cat food. Okay, so I can test the twins. Or I could test this guy, or I could test the guy in the tub. And honestly, I think I'm going to test the guy in the tub since I've tested him a lot. So I've looked at his picture. Have I done anything else? I don't remember. Let's just check ears. Here they are, the minister's ears. They've heard it all, the whispers, the hem screams. He might be fine. Low key? There. So, because I think FEMA's going to start taking 2 people. We'll probably take both these guys. I hope. Is there? Oh, an apple. Ate the apple, sweet and sour at the same time. Dude, wait. Oh, shit. Apple. Peel. Like banana peel, you think? Kneel, peel, while on the clock. Make haste, my friend. There's no time. Was there a clock somewhere in my house? Interesting. I don't think there is. There's a light switch and whatever that is. Interesting. Let's go down to my basement before I go to bed. This is weird. I don't know about the last step. But he ate it immediately, so that's cool. Actually, I mean, I'm pretty sure he was talking about how it was sour, so yeah, he ate it. Kitty. Alright, we're about to dream some more mushroom shit, I think. Oh, no? Okay. Alright, let's look out the window. There's no time for this today. What? Oh, hello. Contribution to emergency response efforts has been noted. We need people like you to join us. That's unexpected. We understand your concerns, but there's no need to worry. You'll be paid well with full benefits, of course. Now get ready. You're coming with us. All right, I haven't gotten this ending yet, so honestly, we could get 2 endings, or at least 1 ending. So FEMA ending. Screw it. I'm ready. Good. Take only what's essential. Housing will be provided. There's no point coming back here. Not anytime soon, at least. We're waiting for you. Dude, FEMA ending. I've never seen this before. Feel disoriented. Is this how FEMA usually recruit people? This is a big organization. You'll probably have to deal with a lot of people. There's no telling when they'll let you go home. Sounds like you'll be working long shifts. How dangerous is this job anyway? Whisking people away and hiring them on the spot, it's so strange. Is this the turnover really that bad? Why else recruit so aggressively? It's not even clear what the work will be. escorting people to quarantine zones. And then what? You don't know what's become of your home, nor what happened to those who lived with you. You get the feeling you won't ever be going back to your old life. From the briefings, it becomes clear that the job wasn't designed with long-term survival in mind. Your only regret is not bringing the poster with you. Isolation and loneliness. Or loneliness and isolation. Damn. That's sick. Right on, dude. Alright, before I end it, curious. Get a new job, welcome to FEMA. Hell yeah, dude. I thought it would be a lot harder to do that. But I guess I did ask the questions to FEMA, and I did hand out their notices, and I was complying the entire time. If I'm streaming again, I'll say no. I want to try to get the mushroom ending, and I think I still can. The music goes so hard. So if I continue, like, I think... So, like, it's... Yeah... This is when I think I saw the guy, right? Yeah. Yeah, because I got scared of him. So this is a good part to start off in the next episode. I'll probably do this again, but for now I'm going to go ahead and end. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm surprised I got the FEMA ending, but yeah, there'll definitely be more of this because I'm going to try to get as many endings as I can. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. The Flop out.